Hello, Possum's Dreymasmith here, in AlphaCraft of course. I've got a bit of packing up to do. Well, packing to do is more accurate. We're going to go and do some building, and I need to take my supplies with me. I think that's enough to start with. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, let's head into the Nether. And here we are. This is the portal to the Community Guardian farm, and I have plans to make it look a little bit nicer than this. This is a bit scraggy ratty, isn't it? All right, let's start with taking out what's in front of it. I don't put ice in a tunnel until I've dug everything out because I really resent losing ice to lava. I really resent it. We might actually start with the back of the portal. I know what I'm aiming for. And I've got two choices. So we'll start with this. Actually, that might be about right. I'll test out the other possibility first. All right, let's test this out next. Oh, it's pretty close, isn't it? No, I think the red wall. Okay, we'll swap it back to red wall. Yeah, the red wall is definitely better. There's just that little more hint of red. Right, now we can get started. That's pretty good. Well, that's the start. It's certainly by no means finished. I've got ideas for the rest of this. Let's see if I can make them work. All right, there it is, apart from a bit of light. I'm going to put a couple of sea lanterns there. Now, as I said, I've got ideas for this. Can I make it work? So, a bit more digging out to do. Not a huge amount, I don't think. Just got to watch out for lava pockets and holes that go down a lot deeper than that. Nope, that's ending up being set too far back. Going to bring the whole thing forward. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. It took me a minute to realise where that was coming from. Sorry for my silence. That was panic. Wow. That's why I don't put ice in until I'm done. Sorry. All right. So now that I've had my idea, I have to go back to base again to get more supplies. And I've done this, which I'm quite happy with. I don't know what to do with that. I'll work on it. I don't think that's bad. I've done this. I think it's too narrow. I like the height, but it's not wide enough. I'm going to have to shift all of these back a bit. Right, let's get working. And after a very long time in a creative test world, I've worked out what to do with this. And I've got, well, the tunnel isn't finished, but the framework for the tunnel is finished. Next thing we've got to do is fill in these and these. And I'm going to start in one style here. Well, I'm going to start in one palette here. and end in another pallet up there. But we may as well get started, and I'll show you what I came up with. We'll just start with filling in all of this with cobble. It won't all stay cobble. Yeah, and now I can whip out the odd block, and I'm using my silk touch here because I don't want to hit the ice. We're in the Nether and it will just evaporate, which is not what I want. I'll take out that one and that one. Oh, excuse me faffing about. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Now, cracked stone bricks. Is that enough? That's enough. And now, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Oh, and, oh, I haven't got enough. Back in a tick. There we go. So hopefully you can see what that is. Hopefully that looks like what I want it to look like. Oh. Hopefully I can remember what on earth I'm doing. That's better. Or is it? No, I think the cobble's better. There we are. Hopefully that's identifiable as a guardian, maybe. And this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's that. And, oh, what was I doing there? So there it is. That's the roof pattern. So I'm going to do this part of the way down the hall, and then we're going to start to change it. And I think maybe the best way to do this maybe is a time lapse. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'll set that up. We'll get time lapsing. you ready? Ta-da! It doesn't look like anything like this, does it? Just a grey corridor, but let's go for a walk. So we start with the Guardian statues. And yeah, it's a bit dark and it's a bit grey and boring and imposing. And then things start, oh yeah, and we've got the ceiling. Things start to fall apart and crack and change. And we've got some colour coming in, and then holy gamoly, we've got guardians. They're breaking through the walls. They're coming through the walls. Sorry. And as we come through, there's more light, there's more colour, and this is the way the tunnel is or was. Is this how it started? Is this how it's ended up? I'm not sure. And we come through down the corridor to the portal room, which is probably a little bland, but I don't know. I think it's okay. Part of me wants to do something with the floor, maybe some sort of sunken echo of that. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Or a reflective floor of that. Oh, I thought I was finished. I thought I was finished. I'll think about it. I may actually do that. I do like reflective floors. Anyway, for the time being, that's the tunnel to the community guardian farm done. I have so many projects I want to do, but I am going to mix in community projects as I go. So, you know, I'll do things for us back at base, things for me. And by us, I mean like I'll do viewer builds and things, but I also want to do builds for all the alphas. So this is the start of that. And if you've got all the blocks rendered in, you can actually see the Elder Guardian right there at the end. I'm happy with that. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Maybe this section's a little too long or it's just dull and grey, but there's something to be said for making people think that they know what's coming and then hopefully surprising them a little bit. End cards for more material from me on the screen now. Go check out all the other alphas and I'll see you next time. Bye!